Ooh, some of y'all ain't gonna like this shit. I'm about to piss a lot of people off. So I've seen a couple of people talk about this Melanie Martinez Crybaby coloring book and some possible CSAM that might be in the contents of said book. And I unfortunately took a look at this book myself, and all I have to say is I do think it's quite strange that blindly just loving an artist will shield you from seeing how problematic some of the rhetoric, some of the images, some of the implications of like the images in here are. Like, I don't think all of them are bad, but there are at least two, possibly three, that are just really fucking weird. And as an artist, we know what the fuck we are doing. Like, if I had to depict a child in certain situations, there is a way to do that in a very safe way. I would go out of my way to do this in a way that could not ever be mistaken for CSAM. That's the issue, is that that care wasn't taken here, obviously. The fact that there could even be a conversation that anything in here relates to CSAM is a problem in itself. Even if that's not the intention, that is a problem. And if you're just a blind Melanie Martinez fan and you can't understand that there is a harmful narrative here, you're like 13. I guarantee you all of my art friends, all of my art mutuals would never depict a child in the way that a child was depicted, a baby was depicted in these books. I don't care if you're a fan of her or not, having blind allegiance to this shit is so fucking stupid. Like, there is nobody in this world that I just see as 100% perfect. Like, whether you think she's a good person or not, given her allegations, like, I don't fucking care. If you just love her that much, you should be able to hold her accountable correctly and acknowledge that, yes, at least two, at least three of the photos in here, of the illustrations in here, were not drawn with care and were done quite literally very ignorantly and feed into a very harmful narrative that is still going on today. And I think it's part of the reason that CSAM isn't taken as seriously as it should be. I don't care if these are references to her songs. I do not care. There are millions of different ways that she could have depicted these things in a safe way that could not have been misconstrued that easily. Like, if this is a widespread thing that people are noticing, it is a problem.